Hello and welcome. This is Rather Be Doing This, and today I'd rather be playing Space Engineers. And today we'll be continuing on our series, Engineering for Survival. And you can see I've, welcome to the base. As you can see, I've welded it up and painted it, some purple and yellow. Cargo containers are made yellow, it's easy to see, etc. So I'll look into our pink, and you'll see we've got from the new heavy industries pack, I decided to put a large storage container at the back. And you'll also notice the rock at the back has also been mined away, disappeared. That was mainly because I needed the ore for that. And also over here I've just built a little bit of a base where we can build a vehicle and a little bit of cargo access here. So I feel this is a nice little start. Little great here. There's our mine over there. Nickel mine, that's right. Okay, our resource spawn pod. Now I was going to grind it down, but we seem to have found a couple of things. So what I would like to do is maybe later move it over here and put in kind of a museum thing or something. Okay. But for today, what I'd like to do is get a mine going. Now my idea is to get a nice big shaft down that we can fly vehicles in and out vertically, and then go outwards to the different things we've got, because there's a number around here. There's iron, and there's nickel, there's iron, there's more iron, there's a couple of stuff around. But anyway, and cobalt. So the idea is to kind of have a deep tunnel and then go sideways out each of those. Now I feel the way to do that is to kind of just build a drill and kind of make a big hole to start off with. I don't want to lose all that rock, and it's a lot of rock. So my feeling is I'm actually going to get another large container and drill it into that, then move that into the refinery, and then move that into our base. Otherwise our starting areas kind of get swamped. Okay, so I feel that maybe what we should do is have it off kind of to the side, like that. A rotor on top of that, and a piston, another piston. Is it going to clear this? I certainly hope so. Well, this is only a temporary structure, we just need to be careful. Famous last words, I suppose. I need to put that up there. Come on, there we go. Okay, so a conveyor sorter, another large storage, going up with two pistons across in case you need to adjust it, and pistons down. You need to be careful of that. So I feel we need to weld this up so we can push a bit higher, get some more pistons in, and start drilling. This is not right. We're going to need this to be refined before it gets here. Right, morning has come. Our little base is coming on quite nicely. Spent the night constructing the little drill, which is currently making a hole in the ground. Okay, so time passes and the drill has made this hole quite a bit bigger, and I've put some safety railings around, because if you'll notice, the hydrogen is terribly low, and our respawn pod unfortunately is now empty. However, while it was digging the hole, I was able to weld up the rest of this, and our refinery is now complete. And we've got our two large storages over here. As we come up here, we'll have our refinery, and over here we have our assembler, and each of them have got 2 speed modules and 2 power efficiency modules. However, it was still too much for our power over here, so I started another 2 over here. Let me go around and show you from this side. I put another 2 in to get working, along with a whole lot of scaffolding, as I couldn't fly. Over here in our vehicle bay, what I did was I put a cockpit and 2 batteries, so those batteries could start charging. Okay, and this is what we need to do next. I feel that we need to get to our beacon and find out what those contracts, more details about those contracts and what we're going to build, and now that we know what's available here, what we want to do. But we need to get there, and without a jetpack, that's a long walk. So I feel we should have a little scout, okay, a little flying scout perhaps. So I've got a cockpit. Don't feel it needs any hydrogen and oxygen generator, which is what I'd usually put on the back, because this is only going to be here for in the atmosphere. So I've left 2 spaces so that we can put things in here and attach the 2 batteries, which seem to be charging nicely. And I feel let's just go back to that until it's finished. Yeah, let's show a bit of storage. Large opening to the bottom, smalls to the side. Yes, because I feel this will be a flying contraption, which means we would have a connector at the bottom. Connector, there we go. Let's bring that in now before we forget it. Okay, so let's get the get the connector on the bottom first, so that we know. Here we go, that's into the container. Okay, now we're going to need thrusters, and I quite like these thrusters. Now, can we put these above the, I feel we could. So we could put 3 across the battery, leave a space here, see, then maybe what I can do is have 1 vertical behind, which isn't strictly necessary. However, I would quite like this to be able to be remote controlled, or even have autopilot, and for that you need at least 1 up. Hopefully 3 is going to be enough, like that. Okay, and cut it free. Okay, well, that's something. It didn't immediately crash, and okay. Okay. Quite a zippy little thing. Oh. It turns out the gyroscope is not complete. Okay, now that you've got gyros, let's try that again. And yes, much better. Okay. An hour of charge apparently. Seems to go pretty well. Okay, let's take it on our test flight. Let's go off to the base and see what we can find. I feel it's quite heavy. We've got half an hour of batteries, but I feel that should be enough to get me here to this beacon. Landing on our little landing pad over here. See, get some charge from this base. Okay, and we can use our camera to connect. Okay, this seems to be doing kind of okay. Oh, we need to put the connector onto the hotbar, I suppose. There we go, connector. Switch lock. Oh, hang on. Do it. Oh, your ship will be unlocked in 15 minutes apparently. Okay, so while it's recharging there, let's go have a look in here and see contracts, ATM. Oh, you can deposit space credits and things there. Contracts, here we go. Okay. Seems there's different types: acquisition, bounty, escort, hauling, repair, or search. Okay. 23 minutes. Okay, but they don't tell you where these are. Could be anywhere. Drop the transport container. Did not work. Okay. So there's a whole lot of search things where we can go out and search, although we don't have any idea where they are. Acquisition. Okay. I feel maybe we could do some of these. Like 711 interior page we could easily do. Hauling. Distance 21,000 kilometers. Does it tell you how much it is? One of its customers used to their Okay, so we're going to have to give money for these. These acquisition ones we could quite easily do. This hauling, I don't know what size it's going to be. Okay, so I feel what we can do right now is take one of these contracts, and I think we'll accept this one here to get 711 interior plates, and I think I'm going to accept this for the construction computers as well. Excellent. There's our accepted ones. Okay. So then to do this we'd go back out to our ship. Yes, there it is. And there we can go. Okay, coming in, get to see our base and how it's looking from the air. Well, it's a good little start. Excellent. Okay. I feel we need to do quite a bit of work on this, and one of those is to figure out a way how to get back in the cockpit. No, can't do that. So what did we want? They wanted interior plates, 710, and this they needed 800, so we make 900 of that. Okay. So we've got our first little scout out, and we've got our basic base doing refinery and getting resources that we can sort it out. We've also got some contracts, and we can maybe bring some credits in. Maybe next time we need to have a look and see what other things we need to build, where we need to go to fulfill some of those other contracts. But that will be next time. For now, this is rather we're doing this, and I'd rather be playing Space Engineers, but I need to go. So I'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye.